Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and this is day 4 in our Spring into Movement series, a series designed to help ignite your energy for spring, increase your flexibility, help with your inner state of balance, and overall well-being in this season of spring. Today we have a yin flow. So this is a practice targeted specifically for your hamstrings and twists. So we are going to be doing a twisted hamstring combo practice. And like I said, it is a yin flow. So these are yin inspired postures, but we are not spending too long as we typically would in a yin yoga practice. So if you are doing a lot more running or walking, seeing as it's nicer now and a lot of us are a little bit more active, this class will greatly benefit you and give you a little bit more gait and oomph in your step when you go out for those walks or those runs. You will not need any props for the practice today. I hope you enjoy it and I will see you on the mat. Starting in a tabletop position today, tucking the toes under, big toes to touch if they can, and from here we're going to find a child's pose, so a closed-legged child's pose. Knees are touching, drape the belly over the thighs, bring the forearms to the floor. Just opening up through the back of the feet. And if you're unfamiliar, opening up the feet helps to open up the back line of the body. So because we're working hamstrings today, this is a really nice way to prep the hamstrings before we get into our sequence. From here, we'll find a regular child's pose, so opening the knees nice and wide. Untuck the toes so your toenails are pressing into the floor this time. Send your hips back towards your heels and extend your arms forward. Trying to keep the arms nice and active, so keeping the elbows off the floor. Really stretching out through the side body. Gently pushing into the palms, lift the gaze, find that tabletop position again, and we'll come to a seat. So extending the legs straight out in front of you. And then just moving the fleshy parts from out underneath you so that you're nicely grounded on the mat. From here, we're going to take a few hip rotations. So you want to think about a cat-cow position. So you're sticking out your bum and then tucking under. And just, you can make circles, open up through the chest. Just moving in an intuitive way that feels good for you. Nothing forced. Really focusing on the hips. Doing one more round here. And then just folding over your legs. Gazing towards the feet and thinking about drawing the pinky toe edge of your feet back towards you. Gently lifting the gaze, coming all the way up and taking that right ankle now and crossing it over the left. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Next inhale, lift the gaze as you rise all the way up. Bend the right knee so that the sole of the right foot comes beside your left inner thigh, and making sure you're not lifting your right hip off the floor. Flexing that left foot back towards your face. Inhale, right arm sweeps up and back as you take your left elbow and hug in at the right knee. So you're trying to compress your thigh up against your belly. Inhale to lengthen up. And exhale, twist. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, twist. Last one, inhale. And exhale, twist. And if you'd like, you can always interlace your fingers. I feel better here for 3. For 2. And 1. Very gently, gaze comes back first, torso follows. Inhale the left arm up now, and exhale the left arm comes down behind you. As you reach the right arm up, inhale, and exhale, bend the right elbow to the inside of the right knee, and you're pushing out. So you don't want the right knee to collapse. You're pushing towards the right knee and resisting back with the right knee. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, twist. Lengthen up, inhale. And exhale, twist. Last one, inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, twist and hold. For 3. For 2. And 1. Gently release. Come back forward. Finding deer position here. So bringing that right shin parallel to the top of the mat and swing the left leg so the left shin is parallel to the side of the mat. Looking again to internally rotate that left hip forward. So squaring off your hips. Inhale here. And exhale. Lean into the right palm as you reach with the left fingertips. Come back through center, reach to the other side. So depending on your body, I feel more of a stretch when I reach to the left as opposed to when I reach to the right. So completely depends on you. Just moving with your breath here. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Coming back through center. Lengthen up again as you take all 10 fingertips to the outside of the right knee. Inhale and exhale. Coming down onto your forearms. Feeling a nice stretch in that left side. Inhale. And let it go. Gently push all the way back up onto your palms. Lean forward this time and fold over that right shin. From here, lifting the gaze, you're going to walk your right elbow to the outside of your right foot. Push down into your elbow. Your elbow's either pushing into the floor or pushing into your foot, whichever one. Making a fist with your right hand. Take your left hand, push your fist into your left palm, push, 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 lift the chest, and open up to the left for 3. For 2. And 1. Gently release. Come back through center. We're going to lazily make our way into a pigeon. So drawing that right foot closer in towards your groin as you extend the left leg back. Keeping your left toes tucked under, spidering your fingertips beside you. So maybe your fingertips are slightly off the mat. You're going to pick up the knee and lower. We'll do this about 4 more times. Up and lower. 3, 2, and we're going to hold it up here on 1, so keeping your knee lifting off the floor as you push down, so bring strength into your right shin, right toes, as you hover your fingertips off the floor. Maybe bring your hands to your hips for 3, or maybe bring your arms up for 2. Inhale. And exhale. Gently lower the left knee, untuck the toes, make sure your hips are squared off to the top as you fold down. Next inhale, lift the gaze, push into your palms, lean your weight into your right hip, and swing that left leg all the way over, finding a shoelace position. So in this shoelace position, you can grab a hold of your feet, sprinkle your fingertips beside you, behind you. Nice deep breaths. Inhaling here. And sigh it out. Opening the eyes if they were closed. You're going to bring all 10 fingertips down beside your right hip. Push down into your feet. Pick up your legs and spin around. Generous bend in the knees. And before we sort of take a few breaths here, bring your right hand down so your right hand is in line with your gaze. You're going to take your left arm up for a twist. And as you take the left arm up, just making sure you're not dipping the left hip in to open up. So reach. Hips are nice and stable. 3, 2, let's release this side. Other side, so left hand comes down, right arm comes up. And it's nice if you think about leaning back, really open up through the chest for 3, 2, and 1. Generous bend in the knees. Allow the belly to drape over your thighs. Just hang out here for a moment. You can bounce, sway. Let's inhale to halfway lift. And on an exhale, we're going to heel toe the feet in just a little bit so that your feet are more hips width distance apart. So heels are in, toes are out, and we're very gently going to make our way down to a squat. Bringing your hands to prayer, opening up on the knees, or maybe what I like to do sometimes is I grab the sides of my mat. And I just find a little bit of movement here. Feels nice. Gently bringing your fingertips behind you, coming all the way down to a seat. And we'll do this on the other side. So extending the legs forward. This time we're going to bring the left foot over the right. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Gently lifting the gaze. Bend the left knee in, so bring the left foot right next to the inner right thigh. Inhale the left arm to sweep up and back. Inhale the right arm up and wrapping that elbow right into the knee. So you're squeezing your thigh up against your belly. Inhale to lengthen. Make sure that right foot is nice and active. And exhale, twist. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale, hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Gently release, windmilling the right arm up and back. As you take the left arm up, bend at the elbow and bring the left elbow to the inside of the left knee. Push out on the elbow as you're resisting with the knee. Inhale to lengthen up. And exhale, twist. Inhale. And twist. Last one, inhale. And exhale, hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Gently release, bring the gaze back forward, this time taking the left shin parallel to the top of the mat and swinging that right leg so that it's parallel to the side of the mat. And then again, looking to internally rotate, so draw that right hip forward. Inhaling here. Exhale, lean into the left hand as you reach. And exhale, switch. 4 more with your breath. 2 more. The last one here. From here, bringing all 10 fingertips to the floor and then bringing all 10 fingertips to the outside of the left knee. Inhale to lengthen here and exhale, coming down for twisted deer. Inhale to push up, gazing back towards the top of that left shin, and exhale, folding over your left shin. Gently from here, we're going to take that twist again. So you're going to come over towards your left foot. You're going to take your left elbow to the outside of your left foot onto the floor, or maybe you're pushing the left elbow into the left foot. Make a fist with your left hand. Place your right hand on top. Push your fist into your palm as you twist and open up. For 3. For 2. And 1. Very gently release. Sprinkling your fingertips back to the top of the mat. Rise as we lazily make our way into that pigeon position. So extending the right leg all the way back as you draw the left foot closer and towards your groin. Keep your right toes tucked under. Sprinkling your fingertips beside you. Gently lift the right knee off the mat and lower. Lift and lower. So it's quite a bit of activation in the legs. Glutes are nice and active. Kneecaps are engaged. Do 2 more here. And on this last one, let's keep that right knee lifted. Push down into your left shin, left toes, become nice and strong. And maybe you hover your fingertips off the floor. Or maybe you bring your arms up for 3, for 2, and 1. Gently lower the knee and fold forward into your pigeon. Untuck the back toes. Gently lifting the gaze here, come all the way up, lean your weight into your left hip as you swing that right leg all the way around and on top of the left for shoelace. So you can grab a hold of your feet, just making sure your feet are nice and active. So for me, I'm digging the pinky toe edge, the knife edge of my foot into the floor and flexing my big toes back. You can grab onto your feet or your knee, whichever one feels best. A few breaths here. Inhale. And sigh it out. Gently bring your hands behind you. Unravel the feet. Extend your legs down the mat. And let's come to lay on our backs. From here, with both knees bent, taking your right ankle and crossing it over the left knee. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Finding your figure four, so you can interlace your hands underneath the left hamstring or on top of the left shin. So keeping the shape as is, just release the grip of the hands. Tip the shape over to the left. So the right foot plants firmly onto the mat. Right knee is pointing towards the ceiling. You can gaze over the right shoulder. Let's bring the gaze back towards the center and gently draw the shape all the way back in and up. Uncross, bring the right foot to the floor. Readjust the hips. Doing this on the other side. So this time the left ankle crosses over the right kneecap. Draw the shape in towards the chest, finding your figure four here. Let's gently release the grip. Keep the shape as is and just tip the shape now to the left. The left foot comes to the floor, left knee is pointing towards the ceiling, gazing over the left shoulder. Bringing the gaze back towards the ceiling, drawing the knees back in and up, uncross, readjust the hips. Draw the knees in towards your chest, give yourself a nice big hug, gently rock. And maybe you just want to take both knees down to the right for a moment, and to the left. Coming back through center, finding double wind relieving pose. So lift the head, neck, and shoulders, wrap your arms around your knees, squeeze into a nice tight ball for 3, for 2. Take a nice big inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale. Release. Extend your legs out wide, arms out wide for your Shavasana. Slowly calling ourselves back, wiggling the fingers, the toes, rotating the ankles, the wrists, taking the arms up overhead for a nice long body stretch. Reach, 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 reach. On the exhale, let it go. Bend the knees one by one, rolling over onto your side. Very gently pushing yourself all the way up to a seat. With your eyes closed, just humbly bow your chin in towards your chest. Take a nice big inhale. Open the mouth and let it go. Gently opening the eyes. I hope you enjoyed the practice today, and I hope your walks feel more comfortable knowing that you've just done your body something good, opened up the hamstrings, and gotten in some twists. If you did enjoy the practice today, leave me a comment, let me know how you got on, share it with friends and family, and I will see you back here again soon for day 5 in our Spring into Movement series.